Good evening, everybody. I'm Danny Finkleman, and this is Finkleman's 45s. For the next 2 hours, more of that wonderful music from the 50s, 60s, and early 70s, especially for you. And as I check the hand-printed playlist here, I see we've got Lloyd Price, Eugene Pitney, Jerry Lee Lewis, the Mills Brothers, the Hollies, Fats Domino, Jackie DeShannon. They'll all be here, but to kick things off, here are the Five Royales, number 66. Excuse me, folks. I'll get that out of the way early. Number 66 from August of 1957. Here are the Five Royales and Think.
Think, 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 think. Think about the sacrifices that are made for you. Think of all the time that I spent with you. Think of all the good things that I've done for you. Think of all the bad things I try not to do. So come on, baby, and think, 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 think about the good things. Think, 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 think about the right things. Think, think, think about the best thing. And maybe before you leave me, you realize I'm the one that loves you. How much of all your happiness have I really claimed? How many tears have you cried for which I was to blame? None I can remember which was my fault. I tried so hard to please you. At least that's what I thought. So come on, sugar, and think, 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 think about the good thing. Think, 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 think about the right thing. Think, 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 think about the best thing. And maybe before you leave me, you realize I'm the one that loves you.
The Five Royales and Think. You know, when I coughed there during the opening, if I'd gone to broadcasting school, if I'd been properly trained here at the CBC, they would have said, when you're just about to cough, you turn the mic off. Like, I'm just going to... There. You see, that's what you do if you're a professional broadcaster. The dulcet tones, the big voice and the big land. Don't have any of those. And everybody said over the years, folks, you know, you're always kind of off mic. The music comes through loud, but you're never talked right into the mic. And that's true. Just developed a bad habit. You know, never smoked much, never drank much, never caroused with loose women much, but have bad mic technique. Now here's Wayne Fontana and the Mindbenders in number 1 from March of 1965, The Game of Love.
The purpose of a man is to love a woman, and the purpose of a woman is to love a man. So come on, baby, let's start today.
Wayne Fontana, the Mindbenders, and the Game of Love. I was talking about coughing on air and talking about the sounds that we make. I have, unquestionably, to my knowledge, the world's loudest sneeze. I can't, you can't fake a sneeze. I can't do it on out, but I have the world's loudest sneeze, and I can't really control it. And you know what? I don't want to control it, because another member of my family, whose name and gender will go, we won't remain unknown. Let's just remain unknown. Says, I have an awfully loud sneeze too, and I love my loud sneeze because it is, and this was satisfying. A loud sneeze is satisfying. And this relative, very close relative, one of my progeny, is absolutely right, because you hear people sneeze like this. What's that? Achoo! Did I? High-priced talent. Have I ruined everything for the show by doing achoo? That's nothing. That's a mild. There's nothing left with me. That's a fake loud sneeze. My loud sneeze, and people look up. They say I can't, and it's not that I can't. That's my natural sneeze, and this one of my children is absolutely right. It's extremely satisfying, a loud sneeze. And I don't understand the quiet, like the muffled. Not at all. And then there are my yawns. That later. My yawns. Here's Barbara George, number 3 from November of 1961. I know. Barbara George from New Orleans, and I Know from 1961. So, folks, we know now that your microwave oven is basically good for two things, popping corn and reheating coffee. And from what I hear from the coffee experts, it doesn't do a great job of reheating because you're losing a lot of the flavor. Something goes wrong when you put it in the microwave. I got 4 taste buds left, so I defer to people with, lots of, as I say, when I eat a pizza, if you gave me the blindfold test, if you gave me a pizza and said, what's on this? Are there anchovy? Okay, is there pepperoni? Are there green peppers? Are there black olives? Is there bacon? Is there turkey? Is there goat cheese? Is there what else do you have on? What else is on? I don't even know. Peppers, mushrooms, all these. You give me a taste test, I can't tell you what any of those things. If it wasn't for texture and shape of things like a piece of pepperoni on a pizza, I couldn't tell. It's all just a muddle of good tasting stuff. The only thing that I can taste, as I said, because I'm down to 4 taste buds, is anchovies. So that's the one thing that I can taste on a pizza, and anchovy. Anyway, we're going to talk about the microwave oven here. So the only thing it's good for is popping corn. So I'm looking at the bag and I'm thinking, why don't they give you a bag that's a reusable bag? Like, why doesn't someone invent the reusable microwave popcorn bag where it doesn't seem complicated to me. Now, I haven't done the important research, which ripped one open unused to see exactly what's in there. But it seems to me that there's popcorn and oil in some shape or form. That's it, popcorn and oil. So why don't they sell you go buy the popcorn, which costs you like next to nothing, and you get this, and someone should sell the special oil, if it is indeed special, if it's just nothing more than your Mazola oil or your Crisco or whatever it is. I don't think it's Crisco. It's a vegetable. You use that vegetable oil in there, or canola oil, and you just put it in there. You pour in the popcorn. You pour in the oil, and you seal it in some way. You have to develop, and that's easy enough. You seal it. You put it in. You put it on the popcorn, and you pop it. And once you're done with it, you might want to even wash it out, and use it again. I mean, this microwave popcorn is expensive, and you can do it that way. Why don't they have that? Why doesn't someone invent that? Why? What is there? Because the Orville Reichenbacker will get after you, or the President's Choice natural flavored buttery movie style popcorn people will get after you. The reusable microwave popcorn bag. There's between $1 and $100 million in there for some Canadian entrepreneur who develops that and gets that going. Here's Jackie DeShannon, number 4 from June of 1969. Put a little love in your heart.
Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart. You see it's getting late, oh please don't hesitate, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Another day goes by, still the children cry, put a little love in your heart. If we want the world to know, we won't let hatred grow, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. All the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Wait and see. Take a good look around, and if you're looking down, put a little love in your heart. I hope when you decide, kindness will be your guide. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. People now, put a little love in your heart each and every day. Put a little love in your heart. There's no other
Put a Little Love in Your Heart, Jackie DeShannon from 1969. You know, I was in Florida recently, folks, and on the beach there, I'm walking, and I saw this fellow wearing the sweatshirt. You know, you got a lot of these American, with all these American colleges displayed on their sweatshirts, and I love this one. This older guy in his 50s, or maybe 60s, he said, Wabash College Dad. A Wabash College Dad. And then you hear, well, what's next? You know, the Duke University aunt, the Pepperdine University first cousin once removed, the Harvard cousin by marriage. I mean, all these special designations. I just love these things. My son is a Vegan honors student at Rockwell Elementary School. Or my grandson is a Vegan honors student. Golly. Wabash College Dad. Oh, I'm very glad. I'm very pleased to know that. Very, very good. I'm enlightened. Here, Bob and Earl, the number 44 from December of 1963. Harlem Shuffle. Bob and Earl and Harlem Shuffle. You know, I'm on the Dave Suzuki Foundation mailing list. You know, they've got me in the, and I still get these worrisome letters from Dave. I'm writing you. There's typewritten, but at the top it's in his handwriting. I'm writing to you on an important matter. I hope you share this sense of urgency. And you know, they're including a free gift, so I had to open this darn thing up. And they got it, Dave, you got to get my name right. You got Dan Finfel, F-I-N-F. F as in Frank, I-N, F as in Frank, L-E-M-A-N, and I'm still getting the same stuff. And they want me to donate, the smallest amount I can donate is 20. Oh, no, there's another 20, 50, 100, 250, 500, $1,000 to the Dave Suzuki Foundation. And there's a free gift inside. And you know what's inside? It's a free gift, folks. Envelopes with your name, Dan Finkelman, 95. Oh, I won't give you my address in the corner, in the upper left-hand corner, and then and so it's, you know, you can send mail to people. But Dave is smart, because what he's doing is on the front of the envelope, but outside of the area where you write the person's name and address, it says proud supporter of the David Suzuki Foundation. And then on the back it says, take action on climate change. Join David Suzuki's Nature Challenge at www.davidsuzuki.org. So this is basically propaganda, but they're giving you these 5 free envelopes. But you got to use them, folks, because it says right at the bottom, right on the front, printed on Roland Enviro Edition, 100% post-consumer recycled paper, processed, chlorine-free. So Dave is getting extra mileage. He's giving you the gift, but the gift is advertising. Proud supporter of the Dave Suzuki Foundation. Take action on climate change. It's all on there. He's a smart cookie. No doubt about it. Anyway, there's Dave at it. Dave, get my name straight. Proud supporter. They keep sending me this stuff, and I never send them any money. Haven't they given up? You know what I want, folks, is, and I kind of poke fun at Dr. Dave, but you know what I'd love? As I say, I'd love him to get his scientists together, and we can have a real trial in Ottawa on the parliamentary network on television. Get him and all his scientists on one side to argue that, you know, climate change, and then get the other side, the guys on the other side who don't believe, because there are very big questions on this. Get his side to argue, and then have the 9 smartest, to have the Supreme Court decide who's right, so we can get this whole darn thing straight, or some idea. Let's have a trial, Dave, on, you know, global warming, the Kyoto Agreement, blah 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 blah. Let's have a trial on maybe 2 or 3 of these issues. My question is, whatever happened to acid rain? Nobody talks about acid rain anymore. It's off the map. It's a non-issue. Here are the Everly Brothers, number 8 from January of 61, Ebony Eyes.
On a weekend pass, I wouldn't have had time chaplain, and he authorized me to send for my ebony eyes. My ebony eyes was coming to me from out of the skies on flight 1203. In an hour or two, I would whisper I do to my beautiful ebony eyes. The plane was way overdue, so I went inside to the airline's desk, and I said, "Sir, I wonder why 1203 is so late." He said, "Oh, they probably took off late, or they may have run into some turbulent weather and had to alter their course." I went back outside and I waited at the gate, and I watched the beacon light from the control tower as it whipped through the dark ebony skies, as if it were searching for And then came the announcement over the loudspeaker. With those having relatives or friends on flight number 1203, please report to the chapel across the street at once. Then I felt a burning break deep inside, and I knew the heavenly ebony skies had taken my life's most wonderful prize, my beautiful ebony eyes. If I ever get to heaven, I'll bet the first angel I'll recognize. She'll smile at me, and I know she will be my beautiful ebony eye.
The Everly Brothers, Don and Phil, and Ebony Eyes from 1961. You got a tune by the Doug Riley Band with Sherry Serqua and Neil Donnell up next. Just a reminder, folks, the World Tour. We're taking the show. The Danny Finkleman Retirement Concert and Doug Riley 14-piece Soul Review. It's headed to 3 spots in April. And, folks, I'm only doing this for one reason. I just love this music, and I love Doug Riley's band, and I love these singers. That's it. It's nothing to do with money, fame, glory. I just love it, and I figure this is as when I'm leaving the show, I'm quitting, and I think June 25th is my last show, and I just run out of steam. But if you like this kind of soul music, you'll love this night, folks. It'll be jam-packed with good stuff, and we'll try to do the whole thing in 2 hours and 15 minutes. We can't do it in 2 hours, but 2 hours and 15 minutes. Here are the tour dates. And, you know, when you got Doug Riley at the helm, you got bringing in Phil Dwyer, who moved back to Victoria to play tenor sax on this, and the singers that we've got, and the tight band, it's an evening. And all these venues, I have to say, all these venues have great acoustics. You don't have to worry about the sound. We're going to be in Kingston on Monday night, April the 18th, at the Grand Theater, 7:30 p.m. for tickets. And I'll be announcing these numbers for tickets in the second half of the show as well. Tickets 613-530-2050. The next night in Ottawa, and there's still good seats available. In Ottawa, April the 19th, which is a Tuesday night, at the Centrepoint Theater, 7:30. Basically sold out, folks. Last time we went to Ottawa, 2 years ago, and to Kingston. So this tells you that the folks there liked the show last time. The Centrepoint Theater, there are some seats available, so phone, but I have to tell the truth, not very good ones left. The number there is 613-580-2700. So if you're live in that Ottawa area, or you even live I don't know, around Kitchener, Waterloo, or I was halfway between. You got to head to Toronto, April the 22nd, a Friday night, Massey Hall, 8 p.m. And as I said, it's not a late night. It'll be 10:15. And you can get tickets calling Massey Hall, 416-872-4255. There's still good seats available. It's a bigger place, folks, and there are lots of seats, but there are still good seats, like not first 5-10 rows of seats or 15 rows of seats, but there are good seats available at Massey Hall. And the number is 416-872-4255. Or else you can go to Ticketmaster, the number in Toronto, and that's only for the Toronto show, 416-870-8000, or you can go to ticketmaster.ca. And as I've said before, I'll be drifting out after the show, out in the lobby at all locations, to say hello and to shake your hand. And I hope some of the musicians, I can't force anybody to do anything, but I hope they'll come out as well. So here are two of the performers that you'll be hearing that night. We've got 8 singers on stage. And Sherry Cirque and Neil Donnell, this is from one of the events at the Montreal Bistro. Here they are with Mockingbird. From the Montreal Bistro, Doug Riley, the band, Sherry Cirque, and Neil Donnell, and Mockingbird. There's a couple more things about it. I think that this is, folks, this will be I believe, the last time you'll get to see a real good soul show in a soft seat theater. They just don't do them anymore. And we can't take it out far away because it's just too expensive. We can't take it to Winnipeg or Saskatoon or Edmonton or BC. It just costs too much money. And I'll be there on stage. I got the best seat in the house, folks, and I'll be talking. But you know what, folks? I'll keep it within limits. Okay, like I did last time, within limits. It's not going to be long, wandering rants or a lot of mulling, sitting back and... Anyway, I'll mention those dates and times again in the second hour. Now here are the cookies, number 7 from March of '63. Don't say nothing bad about my baby. Yes, the cookies and Don't Say Nothing Bad About My Baby. So I'm down in Florida, and I was asked to go to get some Band-Aids. It's just someone had cut themselves or just a little nick and needed Band-Aids. So I go into the store. You used to be able to just go in and buy Band-Aids. Bought Band-Aids. It's simple. Okay. I go into the one of the big drugstores there. So you've got sensitive skin Band-Aids, extreme lengths Band-Aids, antibiotic Band-Aids, flexible fabric Band-Aids, advanced healing, clear spots, water block plus Band-Aids, sheer Band-Aids, sport strip Band-Aids, hurt-free Band-Aids. These are all varieties of Band-Aids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 12 or 13. And then I finally came upon what I was looking for. Do you know what they're called now, folks? Plastic Band-Aids. If you don't ask for plastic Band-Aids, Band-Aids used to be a simple thing. You go in, we remember when we were kids, there was a Band-Aid. That was it. Buy a Band-Aid. Simple. Advanced healing. Hurt-free. These are the MBAs from, Harvard University, Yale University. And you know what? It makes us neurotic and anxious because you can't go in and you're worried. You're standing there. It's like me buying bread. If you buy the wrong, the 12 grain, 7 grain, 6 grain, brand this, brand that, 87. Not kidding. I stood waiting for somebody in a store trying to buy bread. 5 minutes. All right. Here is Fats Domino, number 5, from January of 57. Fats Domino with Blue Monday.
Blue Monday, how I hate Blue Monday. Got to work like a slave all day. Here come Tuesday, oh Tuesday. I'm so tired, got no time to play. Here come Wednesday, I'm free to myself. My gal called, got to tell her that I'm out. 'Cause Thursday is a hard working day, and Friday I'll get my pay. Saturday morning, oh Saturday morning, all my tidings they're gone away. And my morning, in my honey, and I'm out on the stand to play. Sunday morning, my head is bad. Oh, it's worth it for the time that I've had. But I've got to get my rest, 'cause money is a man. Saturday morning, oh Saturday morning, all my tidings they're gone away. And my morning, in my heart, and I'm out on the stand to play. Sunday morning, my head is bad. Oh, it's worth it for the time that I've had. But I've got to get my rest, 'cause money's a man.
Fats Domino and Blue Monday. You know why movies are so lousy these days, folks? This was according to a piece in the Wall Street Journal. They don't have to be good. There's no reason for them to be good. There's no money in a theater release in the movies. They don't make money from the movie. All the money, and I may have mentioned this before, is out of concessions. And they can even narrow it down. It's popcorn. We talked about popcorn earlier, how cheap popcorn is. I mean, it is ridiculously cheap. And they know, they've done the studies, the teenagers see movies. They're the people that go to see movies in the first 2 weeks of release. It's the kids. It's your teenagers. And what do teenagers do more than anything in movies? They consume enormous amounts of popcorn. So the adult crowd doesn't consume that much, so they don't make movies for them. Movies are basically a lost leader to sell popcorn in theaters. That's why they don't make many. And the people who buy the popcorn are the teenagers in the first 2 weeks. So that's how it works. So the Hollywood and the Academy Awards and all the magazines, it all comes down to popcorn. Orville Redenbacher. Now here are the DeVales, number 3 from April of 1963, You Can't Sit Down.
Hey, pretty baby, don't you hear the drummer thumping? You gotta shake it like a crazy, 'cause the band is saying something. Everybody is a jumping. You gotta slop, bop, flip, flop, hip hop all around. You gotta move around and around. You can't sit down. You gotta fly, way up and down. They're putting down a crazy sound. No, you can't sit down. No, you can't sit down. When you're on South Street, you can't sit down. And the band is really booting, you can't sit down. You hear the hippie with the backbeat, you can't sit down. And you see the gang a grooving, you can't sit down. I gotta get your motor moving, you can't sit down. You gotta make it, break it, shake it all around, you can't sit down. You gotta move around and around. You can't crazy stuff. No, no, you can't sit down. No, no, you can't sit The DeVelles and You Can't Sit Down. We were in Florida. Somebody came to the apartment and brought down some stuff they wanted to, doesn't live in Toronto, to take the stuff back to Toronto, and we were looking for a duffel bag. And this duffel bag, folks, you think it's easy to find a duffel bag. You think, the old-fashioned duffel bag that we know, just a big bag with a zipper and like two straps that turn into a handle. Well, I started looking in every store. Every store had the same kind of duffel bags. They had 87 pockets, 14 zippers, 27 straps, and they're all on wheels. Okay? And now you could get duffel bags anywhere from $39 to $100, but you just couldn't get a plain duffel bag. You couldn't get a duffel bag without 14 zippers, 27 pockets, 12 straps, 4 handles, and 7 wheels. Can't. Finally, I went to an old Army and Navy store. I phoned. I said, Army and Navy. Or someone had the bright idea. Call Army and Navy. Call Army and Navy. Well, we got them. Go into Army and Navy store. You got a real duffel bag. The old-fashioned Army-approved, Army-purchased. This was a duffel bag exactly as I described. It was the most it was a godsend. The old-fashioned, it's like you want a plain shirt or you want 57 epaulets. Do you want, applique stuff? You want a plain shirt, you want a plain duffel bag. That's me. I like plain shirts, plain duffel bags. I don't want anybody's logos. I don't want zippers, chains on jackets. That's not for me. All the schmutzig, the stuff, the junk, not interested in. Anyway, finally for $20.99. And everybody said this was a lifesaver. And light. It weighed like 8 ounces. These other duffel bags, they all weighed about 4 pounds. Do you know that I was caught in a Jetsko fiasco? I was Friday morning. Somebody called and said, "You've got Jetsko flying back on a Saturday morning." I said, "You're right." But not for long. But we managed. We flew on Kelowna Flightways. I'd never heard of Kelowna Flightways. It was just this new airline that appeared out of nowhere. Flew us back to Toronto. All right. To wind up the hour, here is Luther Ingram. And number 3 from June of 1972, If Lovin' You Is Wrong, I Don't Want to Be Right.
It's a downright disgrace. But long as I got you by my side, I don't care what your people say. Your friends tell you deeply in love with you, knowing I got a wife and 2 little children depending on me too. And am I wrong to hunger for the gentleness of your touch, knowing I got someone else at home who needs me just as much? And are you wrong to give your love to a married man? And am I wrong for trying to hold on to the best thing I ever had? If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. Are you wrong to give your love to a married man? And am I wrong for trying to hold on to the best thing I ever had? If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. I don't wanna be right if it means being without you. I don't wanna be right if it means sleeping at night. I don't wanna be right if loving you.
Luther Ingram, and if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. That does it for hour 1 of Finkleman's 45s. I'll be back with more after the news.